It's Brian Stevens with eXp Realty, Realtors of Faith. Hope you're doing well today. I wanted to jump on here and just give you a word of encouragement where we are in today's market. It is right now, end of March 2025. First quarter is almost over with, and there's been a lot of moving parts in the market so far this year. Rates are about the same. Inventory is very slightly up. Home buyers are sitting on the sidelines because they are still uncertain right now. They're not quite sure what to feel or to think about the economy, about the rates, about inventory, about prices, which, by the way, are not even. I'm in Central Florida. They're not going down. There's no indications of that. It still is a supply demand thing. The only time we're seeing a price go down is if a listing was already overpriced, then they're having to bring it down to come to what the market is willing to pay for it. So we're not seeing a decrease in pricing overall from month to month. We're seeing an adjustment a little bit on certain homes again, but they were overpriced to begin with. So there you go. So you've got this combination of factors that are all coming together now, informing this today where we are in the real estate market. And I've been a licensed realtor for a long time, since 1997. I've been through many markets, been through the short sale market, been through the boom, been through the COVID years, been through, you name it, we've kind of walked through it. Here's what we know. This too shall pass. This market is going to continue to change, as everything in life and in the world. We're going to be okay as a real estate agent. You're going to be okay as long as you are doing a couple things that I want to mention today. Number one, you are in relationship with people. You're not just texting, you're not just emailing, you're not just social media pinging them. Okay. Although do those things, that's very important, big time. But how many conversations are you having? How many times are we picking up the phone and we're actually talking to people? How many meetings are we having as a result from that phone conversation that we're meeting with somebody one on one? How many of those are we having? Because whenever we have, it starts off with a text, with an email, with a phone conversation, with a drip campaign, with a social media post, absolutely huge and important with branding and getting your name out there. But if it's not leading to appointments when you're face to face with somebody, your business is probably not doing that well. The name of the game is appointments. Then what does that lead to? That leads to signed listing contracts, signed purchase agreements, which leads to closings. But first things first, you got to do that. So staying in relationship with people is huge. It's always going to be there, no matter what. Staying in relationship with people, staying in contact with them, and there's so many ways to do that. We've already talked about some of those ways. Being top shelf mind, uh, top shelf awareness, and top of mind in their life is going to be important too. And there's several ways to do that too. But I'm reminded where we are in this quarter, all the more important, so important to stay in relationship with people. Pick up the phone, make your calls, do your social media posts, do those things that lead to conversations, that lead to appointments, that lead to closed listings and closed contracts. But it's got to start getting face to face, 100%. Can you do a lot of it virtually? Yes, you can. Absolutely. And the virtual world is great. I mean, it's amazing. You and I know it doesn't replace the face-to-face world, but absolutely, it's really furthered our business along, and it's taken a different route that way. But there's always going to be the need for human contact, human interaction, conversations, etc. We'll tell you, uh, even the last couple weeks, I had a conversation with a real estate agent. She called me at one of my listings. We put something together, honestly, because of her persistence, her follow up, her reaching out about a lakefront property, which her buyers were looking for, which I didn't have exactly what they were looking for. But through a phone conversation, this other agent called me. I didn't have what they were looking for, but I figured out I had something different listed that actually they went and looked at and they loved. If she would have never picked up the phone, called me, us had the conversation as real estate agents, that deal would have never got put together. I'm 100% convinced because she wasn't even looking at what we had to offer. It's those things that are reminding me, and I'm hopefully reminding you, that we've got to stay in conversation with people. We're here to serve people. We're here to be like Jesus did, to help other people, to serve others. Right? Jesus came what? Not to be served, but to serve. And so we are serving other people when we are having conversations with them, when we're helping them, when we're meeting their needs where they are, not where we want to take them, where they are and where they want to go. We're meeting their needs that way. So important. So, stay in relationship is one of the first things I would say. And the second thing is this: we're in a market right now where you're not seeing instant results. Uh, that's the way the market normally is. You don't see instant results. But even now, more than ever, when you are not getting maybe the phone calls you're used to, maybe getting out there and having the appointments, showing a buyer 7 properties, and then them ghosting you for weeks, making no sense. They get nervous, they get scared, they go back on the sideline and sit and wait and wait and wait. It's a different kind of market right now. But there's still people out there that are absolutely looking to purchase and looking to sell, and they're ready to go. You got to look for them, you got to find them. It's a numbers game. I was telling my son the other day, hey, he was asking me about something. He wanted to ask somebody for something. I said, all you can do is ask. All they can say is no, right? Got to go for it. Make the ask. He said, that's true. And he did. And they said yes. I said, Matthew, sometimes it takes 10 no's to get a yes. Sometimes it takes 20 no's, 50 no's to get a yes. But you're looking for that yes. You're looking for them. You got to keep mining, keep turning over the stones, keep turning over the stones, keep mining, keep chipping away, keep looking for it. Whatever that looks like, you have to stay persistent. So even now, whenever we, as real estate agents, as believers, as followers of Jesus, this is a faith business, 110%, always has been, because we can only do so much in a real estate transaction. Going to go off the side road here for a second. When we, by the time we meet the buyers, we find the house, all the things that have to happen in the meanwhile until we close 30, 45 days later between home inspection, appraisal, survey, termite report, septic inspection, title work, walkthroughs, buyer job changes, seller repairs, you name it, closing, underwriters. There's so many things that can change that we have like no control over. No control. We can help mitigate some of it when we have challenges, because that's really what we're supposed to do. We are to help other people and we're to problem solve along the way. I forget the exact percentage, but by the time a contract is written and they get to closing, it's over 60% of the time something changes in that contract. And I don't know what that's going to look like. Sometimes it's an inspection, a repair, you name it. There's always something that's going to change in the middle of that, and it's up to you and I, as real estate professions, and as the people of Christ, to navigate that, to help mitigate that, and to do a good job at problem solving, helping our clients out. It's up to us to do that. So it is a faith business. It's 100% a faith business. And when we are sowing seeds and we are plowing and we are doing all these things, these activities, which are crucial to do every day, do your daily activities, even when you're not seeing results. My coach, Matt, reminded me of that. I've got a son, Matthew, and then I have a coach, Matt. It's a lot of Matts, right? My coach reminded me of that. Even if you're not seeing results, keep making your phone calls, shooting your videos, setting appointments, going on market analysis, networking with people. Keep on doing those lead generating activities that you do, even whenever you don't see the results, because you and I know this. It is a lag effect. What you're doing now and the March probably won't take full effect. Of course, who knows when, but May, June, July, something like that, right? What we do now, sometimes, many times, takes several months to bear fruit, and that's okay. So we can't get too caught up in I don't have anything going on now. Still do those lead generating things. Still stay on the grind, hustle, grind, keep the faith, trust the Lord, know that God is your provider. He is Jehovah Jireh. He is your provider. He's going to take care of you. He absolutely is. You can have faith and works, right? And as Jesus says, one without the other is dead. So we can have faith. God, I know you're going to provide the work, the deals. I know you're going to provide me clients to serve. I know you're going to help me with listings and purchase contracts. I know you're going to do that. But then we don't do any work and we just sit around and watch TV and get up at 10 and stay in our sweats till 1. It doesn't work. We have to have faith and we have to do the work, right? It's a combination of things. It's never going to be lopsided like that. Absolutely not. We wish it would, but it doesn't work like that. So, my word of encouragement to you today, as an agent who's been through a few cycles, who is still trying to figure this out, I'm still learning, I'm still growing. I feel like I've still got so much room to grow in this business, seriously, and I do. And that's one thing I love about where we're at with eXp Realty, the Realtors of Faith, is there are so many cutting edge, great things going on right now, and the upside is amazing. And but I'm not going to get off on a tangent there. I want to stay the course, just like I want you to stay the course with your real estate business heading into the second quarter in 2025, knowing that God is working in you, through you, around you. We have to stay in relationship. We have to keep the people around us that will help us. Build your team around you that will give you confidence, hope, encouragement in this market right now. Because who knows what 2025 is going to look like? We don't know that. We're not promised tomorrow. But who knows what this market is going to look like in June, July, August? We don't know. All we know is today is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. And we're going to work hard in today to do the best we can so that we can serve other people every day of our life. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind, and all your strength. And the second command is this: love your neighbor as yourself. So I would suggest and encourage you to love your neighbor as yourself, serve them. Whoever God puts in front of you, He's doing that for a reason, and that's something to be excited about. I get to meet with somebody next Monday. It was a referral from a past client, and they seemed super nice. It's already a warm lead because they're coming from a referral from a past client that I sold their home a couple years ago. I can't wait to meet them. Can't wait to help them. They're looking to move out of the area, and they're probably going to list their house. We'll see. Nothing's guaranteed, but to make new relationships, to help people for a short period of time and then to build a long-term relationship with them to help them maybe down the road or a friend or family is it's amazing, you guys. This business is phenomenal. It is so rewarding. So I hope this has encouraged you today as a realtor of faith. We're all in the same boat. Nobody's better than anybody else. Are we working hard? Are we praying? Are we seeking the Lord? Are we making our calls? Are we setting appointments? Are we negotiating contracts? Are we having the conversations that really, really help people? So, thanks so much for tuning in. Drop a comment below, maybe what your challenge is. If you want to connect for a phone call, whether it's some coaching, encouragement, whether it's to talk about joining eXp Realty, Realtors of Faith, I would love to connect with you, tell you about our organization and what we offer. My business partner and I have over 50 years, 50 years of experience combined. We love helping other people, buyers, sellers, and real estate agents. And we are also partnered with the Wolf Pack, which is crazy amazing with the social media training that they have. They just came up with the brand new updated version of it. Man, it's going to be amazing. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Have an awesome day. God bless you, and we'll talk to you soon.